Today is a good day because you will learn how to install different Unity versions using the Unity Hub, which is the thing that you installed in the previous lesson if you listened to what I said. So let's just get right into it. So you can access the Installs tab here at this column that you see on top of my head. Once you first open the Unity Hub, it will always open by the Projects tab. So feel free to click on the Installs tab, and here you'll find the Install Editor button at the top right corner of the screen. So let's click that one, and we can see an assortment of different Unity versions that we can install, but maybe we are not actually seeing the version that we need. And I'm gonna show you how to do that in another lesson, but for this lesson specifically, we are going to be installing the latest Unity 6 version as of today, which is Unity 6,000.0.34F1. How does Unity name versions, right? So 6,000 is just Unity 6. .0 is just like the 0 iteration, so it's like the first iteration of Unity. And then 34 is like the actual version in which they are in. But then F1 means that it is like the final version, number one. So final means that it's released to the public and it's not like a beta version or something like that. So let's install that version, and it will prompt you to install like a lot of different things here. Don't get bothered by it. So you don't actually need to install any of that. Maybe you want to install the Nihongo O language pack. No need to, but that's cool. You can just install Japanese language. But also, you can uncheck the Microsoft Visual Studio community because it's just gonna occupy like almost 2 gigs, and it's no use because we are not be using that at all as a VFX artist, most likely, because that's the job of the technical artists and the coding people, team thing, tech art. I don't know. You're not gonna do it either way, so uninstall it. You can just avoid it and install. And then progress bar will appear up there. Go grab something to eat or to drink, which is actually what I'm going to be doing in real time, so you can see how long it takes to actually download the application and install it with a good internet connection, which I hope you have. But yeah, this is going to prove a point because sometimes Unity doesn't download the version properly and you need to install it using another method. Luckily, this will work, but if it doesn't, that's something that we can learn also. So yeah, that's a nice thing that we are waiting here. We are going to be dead way before it finishes. Come on. It just failed right in front of my eyes. It's working now. Okay, it's downloading. That's great. You will need to learn patience if you actually want to become an artist overall using Unity, because all the time you're going to encounter like compilation times or downloading times or just waiting for Unity to do something. And yeah, it's something that you need to take into account when becoming a VFX artist using Unity and Unreal also, but Unity specifically. Oh no, again. It just finished installing, but then again, it's having another process, and it's like that all the time, seriously. All right, so now it has finished the download and it's automatically installing without you having to do a single step. So it's not gonna ask you to do anything, you just have to wait. The Unity editor has just finished downloading and the install is complete. Editor application is installed. If an error pops up, don't worry, try to install it again. And if that doesn't work, wait until the later lesson that we'll have on Unity Download Archive, which will solve that issue. But for now, this has just been successfully installed and you can see it here on your Installs tab. You'll see Unity 6. Before creating a new project, you'll need to learn a bit more about the different render pipelines, and that's the next lesson. But yeah, that's amazing. You just downloaded and installed a Unity editor. So big round of applause for us, and let's dive into the next lesson.